Welcome, y'all, to YouTube Time with Madison Christine. I want to talk about people pleasing today. Yeah, people pleasing, the one that can become so freaking extremely toxic. Now, I'm always bringing up topics that I have dealt with. So the energy and frequency is integrity. And I can tell you that I definitely know the side of people pleasing coming from being a pastor's kid, from having a sensitivity and this sweetness, right? That is part of my essence, but also realizing that that is a toxic killer when it comes to our true, true self, and discovering true, deep, loving, fierce, honest relationships. So as always, any of you listening to me, I'm all about becoming more and more of who we are and upgrading into our most powerful, highest potential and energy. And that is why I'm here. And in that, I'm sharing things along the way that help lift us into a higher realm. And this is an exciting, exciting frequency we're in now, you guys. It's also very fierce. And what's being asked of us right now energetically is to cut and say goodbye to a lot of things. People, places, things. We're talking all of it. Now for me, it's exciting. So there's this inspiration that drives everything that I do in my healing process. Be careful with the word motivation, different than inspiration. I'm talking about organically shifting and evolving. So people pleasing, why? Why is that can be so toxic? It's because often in people pleasing, we're not even aware of what we want, what pleases you. And I know back in the day, I would speak, I don't care. Someone asked me how I feel, I feel fine. You know, that was way back. But still, it took me years to get in touch with what the fuck I wanted, who I was, what I wanted to wear, right? It can involve everything, you know, and I look back a lot on these different relationships that I was in, and we're all learning, you guys. And even being female, it's like there's historical, religious, familial, all these different influences, right, and programmings. And I've always valued freedom down deep. And so I found myself, you know, we don't know ourselves fully. We're not in full honesty. This isn't a judgment. This is part of the process. So people pleasing can be extremely dishonest. Would you rather people please or be honest, even if it hurts? I often say to my clients that are dealing with codependency, and we all go through this, you guys. You know, would you rather hurt yourself over another? You know, and we're never really hurting anyone when we're being honest with ourselves, because that's integrity. That is the highest love, even if it doesn't feel good. This process can be extremely uncomfortable, right? Waking up can shake everything up. You can wake up one day and go, what the fuck am I doing in this partnership? It's not been honest this whole time. Or, you know, you can wake up and go, wait, what am I doing? Why am I going to school and doing this? When who I really am and what really makes me tick is this other thing. So what I'm sharing is a very deep, deep topic. So I invite you, oh my God, I hate it when people say that. I encourage you to, if you're someone who really wants to be in this expansion and really wants to feel vitality and wants to be in uplifting relationships and friendships where there's freedom, where there's not this, wait, where were you? Or, you know, why aren't you talking to me? As a true uplifting, pure friendships are just free. You may be gone for a year and then you come back and you're like, hey, you know, if you're in an intimate relationship, obviously that's a different topic. It involves communication. It involves maturing together. It involves being willing to shift and change and keep in that vitality, right? And evolution together. People pleasing will keep one stuck. I know when I was in it, I would stay circling friendships, relationships. You kind of just stay stuck. And there's this shadow land about it, right? Because when you're not honest, you're not free. then you build resentments. What are the side effects? Resentments, repression, repressed anger, repressed passion, repressed sexuality. It can go on and on and on, to a place of causing physiological issues like cancer to the extreme. So you got to be willing to get uncomfortable, right? So it's okay. There's a lot of cutting shit right now, you guys. I liken this process to the spaceship. Before they send off the spaceship and the people into space, it's about precision. It's about the heart rate being at resting points. It's about all the wirings, everything. Because if one thing's off, it's a done deal, right? So think about, I know when I was an athlete, what matters? Everything. The food you put into your body, the sleep and rest you get, the focus, the energy. So the people in our lives, what are you putting into your system? Do not be afraid to cut. You guys, the frequency is so high right now that if you don't, you will suffer. And I'm not talking about accepting the chocolate chip cookie where, oh, well, we have some good times. When it's good, it's really good. No. It is time to, and I have a video on this, cutting things. It is time to really hone in on what matters to you. Who are the people in your life that you feel uplifted, that you feel free. And as you do this, watch the manipulators leave out of your life. Watch the narcissists walk out of your life. And all the other mental, dealios that are not serving you. This might sound really intense for some of you, especially if you are a people pleaser. But the most fierce medicine is to not be hurting ourselves. As we get honest and we align, you guys, we come into that and we literally go into new dimensions. This new frequency does not have a shadow. A lot of people get addicted to that. So do you want a vital, empowered, powerful life, juicy, sexy, honest, real, raw? That's who I'm talking to. In every relation, friendship, work, it's possible. That energy is here for us, you guys. So shout out. Where in your life are you people pleasing? Where are you feeling stuck? Let yourself fucking feel it. And acknowledge it and let it go. You will feel so uncomfortable if you're someone who's used to keeping people around. This is energy, you guys. You can say thank you. It doesn't have to be done any sort of mean way. It's just a thank you. Your contract is over. You rise. It gives the people around you the opportunity to rise with you as well. And some will choose to, some will not. And we honor people everywhere, wherever they're at, right? So the most important is honoring self. So shout out to that. Thank you so much for listening. You can find me on madisonchristine.net. It's in the description on my YouTube channel as well. And also, if you want to subscribe, please do. If you like what I'm talking about, I so appreciate all of you that are joining me. May you take care, and I'll meet y'all on the flip.